These are the 7 things that you should never ever tell anyone. As a man, you should never tell anyone any of these 7 things. Most especially when those people are not very close to you or when you don't trust them. The first one is your financial details. People don't have to know how much you make. The problem that some of you men have is you always want to boast. You always want to make people see you as somebody who is doing well. You go around broadcasting how much you make, how much you have, your investments, all those things. The more you tell people about those things, the more envious they will become of you. And when people are always envying you, it could bring a lot of problems to you, because human beings hate it when they meet people who are doing much better than them. That's truth. The average human being gets easily jealous when he meets someone who is doing far more than him. Most especially if those people are people, I would say, are the low class. The more you go around broadcasting how things are moving well for you, the kind of businesses you have, the kind of money you make, to them, they will seek for a way to bring you down. This is why you must never tell people about your income, how much you make, or just any investment you are making. The next one is your love life. Until you marry a woman or until it becomes serious, you don't have to publicize it that you are dating this woman. The reason why you should always keep your relationship private is because people can sabotage it. People may see you dating a woman and they will not be happy with you that this guy is having a successful relationship, that this guy is happy. Why should he be happy? They will start looking for ways to cause problem between two of you. Never announce your relationship to the world except it is now serious, except two of you are now committed or are now married. You cannot tell the whole world that this is my woman. But if it has not gotten to that stage, keep it private. Keep it private. Now, there are also other reasons why you should keep your relationship with a woman private. Because you don't want to, probably that woman has a very bad past. And imagine you now go on social media and broadcast her. And people will be like, this is the woman you're dating. Look at the kind of life she used to live. So you must do your due diligence, make your investigations, and be certain that this woman is a woman who will not bring disrespect and embarrassment to you before you start sharing her to the world. And only do that when you are fully committed to her or when two of you are married. The next thing you should never share to people or reveal to people is your next big move. You want to travel outside the country. You want to pursue this contract. And you're telling everyone, oh, I want to travel out of this country. Oh, there's this business I want to start. The more you tell people about your next big move, the more people will try to make it never come to fruition. Human beings hate it when people are telling them, oh, this is my next plan. This is what I want to be doing. This is what I want to build, or this is what I want to do. The more you tell people about your next big move, the more they will try to make sure that you never achieve that. You never achieve that. Now, the fourth one is your family issues. You are having problems with your wife and you're telling the whole world. You are having problems with your dad, you're telling the whole world. When you tell people about your family problems, most people will be happy that you're even having those family problems. Only few will want to help you. So instead of telling people your family problems, which only brings more problems, simply have few people that you consult whenever you have problems. Don't go around broadcasting to the whole world that you have family problems, because most people may only be happy that you're having those problems. And the other people will even look for ways to cause more problems for you, because they now know where to attack. The fifth one are your weaknesses and insecurities. Telling people or revealing your insecurities, your fears, your vulnerabilities to people will only do you more bad. Because when you tell people about your weaknesses, about the things that makes you insecure, you are simply handing those people power over you, because they now know what to use against you tomorrow. You met a woman and you like her and you're dating her, and you're already revealing everything about your life to her, both your insecurities, your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities. You are telling her everything. Tomorrow, if you and her have problems, what do you think she will do? She will, of course, use those things against you. Or you have a friend and you reveal all those things about yourself to your friend, and tomorrow probably he now owes you money and he has refused to pay, and you are now threatening him. What do you think he will do? He will use those weaknesses, those your insecurities you told him about, to attack you. Because a friend today can become a foe tomorrow. The sixth one are your acts of kindness. It's unnecessary telling people about the things you are doing for people, how you are helping these people. No, it makes no sense. And when you tell people about your kind gestures, your philanthropic acts, it reduces its value in the eyes of people. People want to hear about your good works. People want to hear about your philanthropy. People want to hear about your charitable acts. They want to hear about it. And when they hear about it, it basically makes them value it more. But when you are the one going around broadcasting it, that you are helping these people, you are donating money to these people, it reduces the value in people's eyes. And they'll be like, this guy is only doing this so that he can have things to boast about and to tell people that he's helping people, or he's being charitable to people, or he's being philanthropic. He just do it to satisfy and massage his ego. And that will make people not really value those things you are doing. The next one are your mistakes and regrets. See, guys, everyone makes mistakes, and of course, everyone has regrets. But when you go around telling people, I made this mistake and I've not forgiven myself, I have this regrets that is still eating me up, the more you tell people about your regrets and your mistakes, the more people will reduce the way they trust you. Because they'll be like, for this guy to be always talking about his mistakes, that means this guy always makes mistakes. That is how they will see you. And that will make people not want to do business with you, not want to trust you with their money, not even want to have confidence in you. So it's okay to make mistakes, but when you make mistakes, learn from it and move on. Don't make it a life task to always be talking about your regrets and mistakes. Because the more you talk about those mistakes and regrets, the more you end up pushing people away from you. So never talk much about your regrets. Talk more of revealing it to people, because they will simply lose the trust they have for you, or they'll simply avoid you. So that's basically it.